A quick one from me, Katie Hopkins, on the hypocrisy of the G7 meeting just down the road from me here in Cornwall. So, despite the fact that British people aren't allowed to go anywhere, could be locked down again, have been returned from Portugal like sheep being crammed into sort of cattle trucks overnight, the G7 are free to meet however they please, and they have taken over a small Cornish village called St Ives and Carbis Bay. Usually there's around 15,000 people in the area. Right now, 6,500 police have been brought in to protect those world leaders. Bear in mind, of course, that St Ives and Carbis Bay doesn't have a local police station anymore because of funding cuts. Local people didn't deserve police, but these G7 deserve 6,500, it seems. And second of all, of course, Boris Johnson says he's there to discuss climate change. And what did we get? A picture of him getting off of a private jet with his thumbs in the air, saying that he's there to talk about climate change when he could have got the train, a 2.5 hour journey on one of the prettiest routes that there are in the whole of the UK. But no, he chose the private jet. And what do we have now? His latest Mrs. Johnson. I think we can all see why there was the rush for the wedding, so that he would look like an upstanding man with his lovely new wife, Carrie, on the beach in her red dress, thinking she's Carrie Bradshaw from Sex in the City, with their new sprog sat on the sand in a disposable nappy with Jill Biden, just for the pics. Of course, the beach is deserted because no locals or the people that live there are allowed to use it anymore. And of course, they've only allowed Jill Biden near the baby, not the old man, because the old man in America is known as Sniff, because he has a nasty habit of sniffing young children. So I think if there was ever a time where hypocrisy was very stark, the G7 are proving exactly that. We don't need them down here in the West Country preaching to us about climate change, about some idiotic plan for more vaccines to be rolled out. We'd really rather they weren't here at all messing with these local communities. G7, more like G7.0, where the O stands for, oh, please will you just piss off back home and leave us all alone.